Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead. So bear with me again. Tom is still working on his truck, so maybe he'll show up, maybe not, but it's time to start dinner. So his favorite, we're making Big Mac and fries today. And some of my ideas actually came from Southern Frugal Mama, and she showed where they have, it's called special sauce at Walmart, that is supposed to be like the Big Mac sauce, and she said it's really, really close, so I'm going to try it. So the first thing we're going to do is, I bought the little shoestring fries, got my oven at 425, and we're going to get those put in there. She showed me another trick, but I'm going, well, not me personally, but you know what I mean. But she said that the reason that the Big Macs are so good is their onions. And I always just chop them up really finely, and then that's how I do my onions. Well, don't do it that way. So I'm going to take minced onions, and you're going to do equal parts. So I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of minced onions. If I have leftover onion, it's okay. I very seldom ever use minced onions. And then we're going to use 2 tablespoons of water. And get that mixed together. From what I can smell, it smells good. Let's get that to reconstitute. I would have never thought of that, actually. Alright. So, then, I didn't have any more sliced pickles at all. I don't know what happened there. So, Jack went down and he found me some pickles from the basement, but they expired in 2022. So I looked them up, and they should be fine. So I'm going to cut the ends off of those. So that we can have nice slices. We taste them, they taste good. They expired November of 22, so they'll be fine. Yeah, they thought this would only take a couple hours, and they started on it about 9 o'clock. And it is after 4 now. And he told me at 3 it'll probably be 2 hours, so I figured by time everything's done, hopefully he'll be done and he can have dinner. We still have to make the bed, sweep, mop, vacuum, all that good stuff. Ugh. We were supposed to do a couple reviews today too, but I don't think those are going to get done today. Sometimes there's just not enough hours in the day. I'll have the boys back tomorrow, 5:30 in the morning. I didn't have them for 2 weeks, so it'll be nice to see them. Alright. So now she showed something else too, and I never thought about it. But it's a really good idea, I think. So, I bought these ground beef patties. There's 8 of them. Because mine are all real big. But, you know, they aren't that big in your McDonald's. So I'm going to lay them out on this sheet pan here. I never thought of doing this, actually, until I seen her do that, and I'm like, that's a really good idea. And a lot less messy. Now, according to everything that I've read about the Big Mac, the only thing really they season their hamburger up with is just salt and pepper. So that's what we're going to do. If you ever get time, go over and check her out. She's really cool. I don't think she's ever noticed my channel or anything, but she's got some really good frugal ideas, and she's funny. I really like her a lot. All right, so now we're going to put those in the oven, and we're going to cook about 8 minutes on one side. And then we're going to flip them over and cook another 8 minutes on the other side. How much faster is that to make burgers? I'm serious. All right, I'm going to do the buns, but I'm going to give it a couple minutes. Let me clear out again, and I'll be right back. I just had a totally freak out moment. But it's a good freak out moment. So, you know, I go to the bread store. I try to go once a week. And so they didn't have much bread, so I had to pay $1.10 for my bread for the squirrels and the birds. But they had this big container of sesame seed buns for 50 cents. So I'm like, well, that's cool. You know, that way they got sesame seeds already on them for the Big Mac. And I thought, well, I'm looking at them. Let me show you here. I thought, geez, those look really thick. You guys, look at this. Top, middle, bottom. I'm excited. So I got a little bit of olive oil in there. All the Big Mac buns are always toasted. Can you guys believe that? Look at, I'll take another one out. Look at. I didn't know they made them like that. 50 cents. I figured what was ever left I could use for, you know, to feed to the birds and to the squirrel. Because the squirrel comes around and the birds get mad if he climbs back up. Because then they don't get all the, you know, leftover bread. And they'll make noises. They'll sit along the fence line and they'll make noise too. So they like all the crumbs. It's not quite hot enough yet. So let me know in the comments if you've ever seen the buns already cut like that. That is awesome. I was going to feed them all to the squirrel, but I might save back 4. And that way if we ever want to make Big Macs again, then I already have the buns for it. That is so awesome, you guys. That is just so awesome. Awesome, awesome. I can't believe it. I didn't know they made them like that. But obviously they do. Maybe they were made for McDonald's and they just didn't go through them all. Or something. I don't know. So I'm going to let these toast up a little bit. And in a couple minutes, I'll be flipping my hamburger. Alright, so now I'm going to flip each one of these burgers. I have to say mine don't look as fatty as the ones that she bought from Walmart. Which is good. Alright, so now I'm going to season both sides of the other side of that. Are you done?
Yep.
Alright. Of course he's done when I'm just getting through all the hard stuff. Got cold air in there?
Yes, I do.
Nice. Alright, so now I'm going to put those back in. See, he'll be home just in time to put everything together. I see how he is.
I looked in the window.
You did not.
Hey, we got a window high, short enough to where I could step
I was going to say, no, you did not.
under the dining room window.
He says that because when we were dating, I lived in an apartment, and it was on the first floor. And so when he'd get ready to leave my house in the morning to go to work, he would go, and he'd come over and look in my window. He goes, "It's a peeping Tom." Yes, he's been like this since day one. I should have known better, right? So, Tom, come here real quick.
Yeah?
So, remember I bought all those sesame seed buns, right?
Yeah.
And I thought, geez, don't these look awfully thick?
Yeah.
Look, one, center, bottom.
Oh, it's a double quarter pounder.
They're like the Big Mac buns.
Nice.
I know, right? So, I am going to do something off key on this one, I'm telling you.
Piece of paper towel.
Just a minute. There's towels in there. Use an actual towel in the bathroom.
Yeah, but I didn't want to use it. They're pink.
Oh, whatever. Anyways, so this one I'm actually going to use cheese, 2 pieces of cheese, where they only use 1 through McDonald's. But we're going to do 2 because, you know what? They're my Big Macs. So now Tom's going to top each one of those burgers with a piece of cheese. And yes, we're just using that beautiful plastic cheese.
Velveeta.
No, it's... Here.
It's sticking together on me.
Look at teamwork.
Dun, 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 dun.
I still can't believe we found buns like that. And I
I
really...
didn't know you could buy them like that.
I didn't either.
That's pretty awesome, actually. Did you
And
get them
they-
at that bread store? Or?
Yeah, and they had tons of them, you guys. I mean, tons of them. Like, there must have been like 50 of them there.
Nice. They probably figured they can sell them now that they got the price of everything so high.
You know, they were closed all week due to technical difficulties. They were finally open on Friday. They could take cash and EBT, but not need debit cards. So I was like, well, I can't get too much because I didn't have much cash on me. So now I got to put them back in the oven and let that cheese melt.
Oh. You're going to make me put it back in there, huh?
Yes.
Nice. I'm just going to do it the easy way this time.
All right. So as soon as that's melted, we'll be back and we're going to start putting these together. Okie dokie. So hopefully we assemble this right. If not, oh well, it's ours. So the first thing we're going to do is use that special sauce. So it's going to go on the center and the bottom, I think is what it is.
I don't know, it's been a long time since I had a Big Mac.
I know, we haven't had them in a long time. I think it's bottom and center though.
I think it is too.
And then we're going to put shredded lettuce on the bottom. And we're going to put it on the top. Alright, shredded lettuce is yours now, honey buns.
Alright. Fine.
And then we're going to use those reconstituted onions on the top. Oh, if I was showing you guys, that'd be great, huh? Reconstituted onions on the
Did I
top.
put that sauce in the right place? I did.
Yeah.
Okay. I was making sure.
Then we're going to use pickles. And they only use 2, but you know what? These are ours, and I want more than 2.
I'm going to put 4 on there.
I'm going to do more than that, so there.
Well, they're small pickles. I thought they were bigger than that.
No, I had a can of pickles
Is that enough
downstairs.
lettuce on those?
Yeah, I think so. Now you need the reconstituted onions on the tops of those. We're doing it together. We're doing it together.
Minced onions?
Yep, and you just reconstitute them. I think next time I'd use a little bit more water. Got it?
Yep.
Now pickles on the top. Like that right there. Then I'm going to finish mine up here. I'm going to put 1 on each bottom here. Then you put the middle on it. I'm going to scooch it that way. And this is where there's not supposed to be any cheese, but you know what? It's our Big Macs and we like the cheese. So we're going to have an extra cheese. Right. And then we flip that over onto the top. I see you, Tom. You're supposed to be putting your hamburgers on there. Not eating just pickles. And then we're going to flip that one over too.
That goes on the bottom, right?
Yep. How's that for Big Macs? Oh, look at that extra cheese. Look at that.
No.
Now put the centers on. Yep. No, the other way. Yep. It's not supposed to go down. You want a little bit more sauce?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Now you put the burgers on top of that.
Go like that, and then the burger goes in between it.
Yeah.
I've got it down now. I just don't know if I can get my mouth around that.
Whatever.
That's awful big.
Your
I
mouth
got a
is so
really
small.
mouth.
Yeah, I know.
I got medical proof.
I told you went out of business, so no, you don't.
That didn't work very well, did it?
Nope, you just gotta lift the lid up and stuff it back in there. Alright, so we're gonna get our plates thrown together. Well, we're not gonna throw them together, but you know what I mean.
Oh, I think we should just.
And then, and then we're gonna be back. I did cough way from my food. It's okay. We won't be dying or anything. So we'll be back. Alrighty, 2 Big Macs and a extra large fry. You got out from doing a lot of the cooking, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, I finally came home to have everything put together and eat.
I looked in the window.
You did not. Try your Big Mac.
How come mine don't look as pretty as yours?
Because you slop everything together. I don't know.
Delicious.
As good as McDonald's or better?
Better. By far.
How's that sauce? Does it taste like McDonald's sauce?
Yeah, it does. What do you think? You ain't tried yours.
I haven't tried mine yet.
Here, I'll take the camera. And then you can,
No, that's alright.
that way you can see you eat. For a change.
My taste wouldn't be as good today anyway. Everything's plugged up.
Ah,
So, you think it was worth the $2.48 for the sauce?
absolutely.
Alrighty, there you go. Tom's one of his favorites. And he didn't have to cook it all. Bad Tom. That's alright, you guys.
I got my AC cooler in them.
I'm gonna crack the whip on the other stuff that has to be done.
Ow,
You guys,
leave me alone. Ow, quit. Ow.
stop it. People are gonna think I really hurt you.
Beat me, make me feel cheap.
He got the bad look for that one. Anyways, you guys have a great night. Be a blessing, be blessed, and bye, Tom.
Bye, Tom.
See you guys tomorrow.